Mahatma Gandhi said that politics should be sacred. And when he said that, he wasn't saying it should be about religion as in dogma or doctrine. That's not what he meant. He meant that we should approach politics from a sacred place within ourselves. The same kind of sacred place that people seek to achieve in a yoga studio, in a church, in a synagogue, in a mosque, in an AA meeting, in any place where we are seeking something within ourselves that is wiser, more reflective, and more deep than we associate often with normal waking consciousness. The world are very big today. And yet the conversation that dominates our politics is very narrow, it is very superficial, and it is corrupted by some of the concerns that should be considered the least applicable to deep problem solving.
For myself, the important issue is for us to ask why in a society like ours are so many people anxious so much? Why in a society like ours are so many people depressed so often? And this is one of those areas when we talk about mental health and how we're going to treat mental health, but as citizens we have to ask ourselves, why is it that so many of us are made to feel so freaking crazy so often? And that is what we have to do now. We have to admit that when you have 93 million Americans who are living near poverty, when you have millions and millions of American people who don't know what will happen if they get sick, who don't know what will happen if one of their children gets sick, who don't know how they're going to send their kids to college, who don't know what they'll do to get out of these college loans, when you have a society that has become so overrun by false values, where we feel that we have to look a certain way to be a certain kind of attractive, we have to do a certain kind of things to be a certain kind of successful, we have to make a certain amount of money for our lives to have value, of course we feel depressed, and then the same people who are passing those policies are going to make billions of dollars on the things that they say are going to fix it.